This is the second poem, right?
Beauty, priceless, but was bought. I gave her the pseudonym or nickname, Sight Rapist, as the sudden ineluctable attraction that she gave me enforced my eyes and broke the virginity of seeing an angel. That is when I bumped into her. Right on that second, I've emotionally and literally had a crush on her. The sudden affection was so immense that even if I was blind, that moment would have still been love at first sight. Her apotheosis beauty turned my brain into the sun, and she was my earth as she always evolved around my head. Still stuck in astonishment as I've never seen this type of creature. That is, down to earth, yet still having angelic features. If she would have been one of the seasons, she would be spring, as elegant views to my eyes is what she only brings. But since beauty is skin deep, I guess I must have been stuck in her epidermis. See, she was so in the precinct of my heart that even my arteries crafted a portrait of her lips. They say that relationships have its ups and downs like hips, ups and downs like lifts. But there was no up and down that was taking place as we separated, so we went sideways. And on that moment, she flew away from me like a free dove. And I could do nothing but witness money buying love. And as I was marveling, my brain turned into an athletic round because what was in my head was just perpetuating questions running around. And even though we knew quite a lot about each other, she still acted like a chameleon as I never knew her true color. But I still vividly remember how our emotions conglomerated in the start. Honestly, no girl has ever found the keys that enabled entrance to my heart, but she did. Her voice was so angelic that when she said something, I'd just silently ignore her, just so that she could repeat it. They say true love is hard to find, but I once did. That's why I disagree when they say love is blind. If you don't believe me, take my past and rewind to all the smiles, snow fights, the twinkle in her eyes, twinkle, twinkle, more than the stars in the sky. That made me feel so alive that when night came, I just wished that the sun could arise. Sometimes I wish I should have just proposed to her, now she would have just been my wife. Passing down the road, people in her vicinity would often make remarks such as, "Ooh, look at her." Well, unlike those people, these are my oohs. To you, attained from this painful oohs. I never thought that you'd turn me into a fool. I never thought that you'd figuratively be a tool, that you were capable of getting my emotions screwed. Now we're apart, like that story of the big bad wolf and the 3 little pigs. I'm feeling like the first two. As you notice my fragile emotions, so you just blew. You mangled my heart, and with the intensity of rage inside me, I doubt that you'll ever get it soothed. And yet, that wasn't enough for you because you knew that I couldn't swim, but you still maliciously stabbed my heart until you left me in a blood pool. But, I wish I would have been there when he kicked your butt out of his 320i black BMW. Surely, by that time, I would have been the strongest man on earth, as I was going to use every muscle in my body to laugh at you. Despite the constant compliments of you being cute, your juvenile attitude makes you look so ugly that every time I look at you, I feel as if I'm about to puke. It is like you were this sweet blended juice, and someone added 100 liters of water to dilute. I'm not consoling myself, neither am I being rude. I'm just cautionizing all materialistic goals, and I'm using the victim as you. See, I always come across challenges or lemons, so any moment my day can go blue. But I always make lemonade. That is why it's very rare to find me sick with flu. But I'm sick of this constant thoughts of me and you. But besides the hardships and hurts, what I've also learned from her is that we fall in love. But why is it that we only realize after being heartbroken that love hurts? Thank you.
Yeah.